Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and
hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
Get in the right swing, get in the right swing, get in the right swing, get in the right nigga. What up, boys?
In Jesus' name.
Yo, what up? Border Wars, Familia, welcome back. Esteban, what up? Esteban, what's going on? We got 8A6Y. I don't know what that is, but what up? Earthquake, what it do? Shout out to everybody just joining. If you're just joining the live stream, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. How's this gonna help with the visibility of the show? Yes, sir. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Beat it down. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk border wars. Watertown, Wisconsin is going down. Yeah, Watertown. Adrian Rowan put it on the map. TBV taking it to the next level, man. Taking it to the next level. We are back in Watertown, and right now I can confidently tell you that we have ourselves a 11 fight card thus far. Right now we got 11 fights scheduled for this Border Wars. We got our main event, the return of the lineal champ, 3-0 undefeated, the first man to defeat Eric SOG Cruz and unify the titles in the cruiserweight division. None other than Canadian Jose taking on our very own Mario Munguia from Corpus Christi, Texas. Mario putting that host title on the line. Mario's a name in his own right, and his name carries weight. It's a belt. Beating a host is a belt. So Mario's taking on Jose all the way from Canada. And then we got Marvin the Tank, the former 2-belt cruiserweight champ, the unified champion. He is 4-1 at the moment. And he's going to be taking on Anthony Edwards, righting the wrongs and giving Edwards a second opportunity at a rematch of their fight from maybe 2016. So these two men have the opportunity to mix it up again and see who's been able to learn, who's been able to grow since their last meeting. Then we have the fight that we are here to announce. Former co-host Robert the Genius, all the way from Cherry Hill, Philadelphia, training out of that D-Boys Boxing Club, from Dylan Price and David Price, taking on the killer, Sir Bishop. Bishop, I believe, where's he at on the pound for pound, man? Where's Bo and Bama when you need him, man? But, it looks like Austin said his brother wants Rel. Damn. Everybody got that fight. Hit that thumbs up button if you just joining us. We are rocking out. It's Border Wars. Get in the ring and swing. Marioski, man. Right now, I'm stopping. You know, obviously, we got the Robert the Genius versus Sir Bishop fight. That's the third fight so far on the card. I just want to stop there because obviously you've been on the panel with Rob, and I'm sure you've gotten a chance to see him in the ring, not only in Border Wars, but in Street Beefs. And I wanted your thoughts on this particular matchup, which is only making our card all that stronger.
Yo, this is a crazy matchup. What's weird is I've gotten to see both of them. Actually, I've seen both all Sir Bishop's fight live, and like their styles are very different. But it is like this is like exactly what the kind of styles you'd want for like combustion, for explosion. You know, one of them's a come forward. He's gonna throw punches and bunches. He's not gonna stop. You know, you can hit him, he can hit himself, and he's still going to keep throwing punches. And the other one is just this, like, animal, this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you know, goes into the ring and just lands the big one. I have no idea who to pick. I respect both these guys' skill set, but I'm telling y'all, this style matchup, this is like matchmaking 101. It's like the best matchup I think you could get stylistically for them.
Hulk Bradley, what up? Let me know if you back. I'm ready, man. Let me know if you back. I'm ready to get you on the show.
What happened, Hulk drop?
No,
you already got the calls up?
No. Hulk Bradley is in the chat saying what up, and he's a heavyweight. We need some heavyweights. I need some experienced heavyweights. I got a heavyweight from Wisconsin. His name is L.J. Walker, and he's 11-2. 11-2. So yeah, man. If anybody wants him, he's available.
Yo, I thought listen. I knew what fight we were gonna announce tonight. That was the one, I'm sure, but I thought I saw in the chat you said Rel had a fight, but maybe I read it wrong.
Say again. I'm sorry.
No, I thought I saw in the chat because I knew we were going to talk about Robin and Sir Bishop, yeah. But I could have sworn I thought I saw in the chat that Rel has a fight too now. Or am I wrong about that?
Rel may have a fight. I got a couple, like you heard.
Oh,
Austin.
okay. Got it.
I got him some fights. He's got to accept. Him and his team got to accept. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah, we might have him a fight for sure. And all he's got to do is accept. You know, and this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make everybody, you know, get them their fight, man, and put them on a big show because right now. Last I checked, we got about 11 or 12 confirmed fights. And these aren't fights that I think are going to fall out, man. These are like some solidified names. Like, once again, Robert the Genius, former co-host, Sir Bishop, 2-0. Both 2-0. Genius already like 3-0 or 2-0 in Street Beefs, 2-0 in Border Wars. He's title shot worthy, and this is for a title right here. Marvin versus Anthony Edwards is for a vacant 175-pound title. Robert the Genius versus Sir Bishop is for the vacant cruiserweight title. Then we got Keem the Dream in Florida taking on Texas, one of the four horsemen, Chris Vega.
I like that fight.
Another fantastic fight. Obviously, Vega, you know, him and Matt, fight of the year, most punches thrown. It was crazy. It's going to be Ken Keem, you know. Obviously, Keem has a fantastic offense with the lateral movement, which turns into defense. So he's hard to hit, but is he going to be able to stay in that matrix, dipping all those shots? Because this guy just throws too many punches. He can make Keem overexert himself and maybe gas sooner than what he expected. Fantastic fight with a bunch of punches that will be thrown in that matchup. Then, the one that's gone quiet, but the one I'm very excited for. I think Showkid is doing his version of Deontay Wilder. He's not talking. He got the headphones on and he's all training now. He used to do all this talking and you know, he lived up to the name Showkid because he put on a show every time the kid called in. but I guess it didn't work out in the Mario Munguia fight. He's looking to lock in and get ready for Jordan Baker, the big puncher that he is. And that's another exciting fight. Jordan Baker 2-0, Show Kid 1-1, looking for redemption, looking to fight his way back at a rematch at Mario Munguia, the co-host. Donnell Fernandez in the rematch with Malik Johnson. This fight is back. It was a barn burner in Border Wars in 11, and I'm sure it's going to bring the same heat and excitement to Border Wars 12. Supermax, talking heat and excitement. He's back with Santiago in the Fight of the Year candidate. Fight most punches
crazy.
thrown. This one is going to be another banger. I mean, nothing but pure excitement. The return of the Lion, Elias Lioness. Yes, if you're wondering that sounds familiar, it does. He is the cousin of Doomy Doom, Alexander Lioness, and he did lose to Mitty in a very close fight. So the return of Elias Lioness is definitely anticipated. We got Smoke 'em Out Jay wanting all the smoke for the Mission Impossible Sean Jones, who's given Smoke 'em Out Jay now his second opportunity at greatness and facing what would be known as the biggest name on Smoke 'em Out Jay's resume if he could defeat Sean Jones. But that is a mission that is, till this point, been impossible to do unless you are 175 pounds by the name of DeMarcus for Surefire D, who has not made it official that he's back. We got tons of 175 pound smoke out there, and we're going to talk all about them. But right now, we got Chino Rivera in the heavyweight division. He's back 1-0, coming off his big win over the Tank from Maryland. He's taking on Juan Alabarang, and that is Baldy's boy. Baldy's no longer in, not yet, but he's going to keep us updated. Then we got our first ever female fight on the card. We got Rebecca Kramer, the wife of Hosea Loco Sands, taking on the co-host's wife, Mario Munguia's very own Ashley Munguia, stepping in the ring with Rebecca to bring you the first female all-action packed fight for Border Wars 12. That's your card thus far. Now, I'll be honest with you, Mario. I got a 175-pound fight damn near signed. And I got Austin. I found Austin to fight. It's a matter of the opponent accepting. You know, I got Hosea fight. So this card isn't even begun to be sealed yet. But, bro, a lot of matches.
Yo, that's crazy. I feel like to a degree, it's like it's like a lot of these fights could have just headlined. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if we had shows like, let's say, set up, you know, in advance, right? Like, you would, at this point, probably holding some people back. Because it's just so much, like, man, some of the, like, all the best fighters that have ever fought, you know, with the exception of, like, Mitty, I guess, are on this card.
Bro,
Cruz, I think, too.
We're going to have a different venue. It's not going to be at the bar, but there still will be, hold on.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the new venue. I haven't really gotten a chance to check it out.
Yeah, they're expecting so many more people that they're doing a different venue. Still gonna be alcohol and entertainment. You know, tables, VIP seating, all of that. I mean, just more space indoors. No worries of bugs, rain, and elements. I mean, we're just taking it to the next level, and it's, you know, it feels so exciting to bring you guys this. Once again, we will be sponsored by Protect Yourself at All Times, who's going to be providing you headgear and gloves. I want to make sure everybody goes and gets themselves a protector for their waist and their groin area. I don't want you suffering a low blow like Jason Hatsy. You know what I'm saying? Rel, looks like we might have you a fight. You know, Austin's brother is reviewing the tape, and they might take you on as their challenge. But Mario, man, anything you want to add before I go to the rules and regulations of Border Wars Champions?
I want to know one final thing. Is it locked? Are we going to get Enrique and Adrian on the mic battling each other at the weigh-in?
The entertainment outside of the entertaining fights hasn't been penciled in just yet. Enrique and Adrian is something that I would like to put together at least for the weigh-in, to bring back battle bars, boxing bars. But yeah, do you have the link for the boxing rules?
I do on my phone. You need me to send it to you?
No, I want you to read it as you're the better reader.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I got you.
Let everybody know, because we are going to have some title fights. There will be some champions. And I don't want anyone to be sprung up with these rules. You know, these are things that we know as, you know, Border Wars participants and, you know, alumni and even, you know, the people that started it. But it is something that doesn't get mentioned too much. And I don't want a brand new champion to be like, wait, well, I didn't sign up for that. And I just want to go ahead and screen share. You know, we did have a little discrepancy today with one of our members expecting a refund. And listen, there are no refunds. I've done shows on this time and time again. I'm screen sharing the www./theboxingvoice.com website where it's been here for years. It says no refunds there, and it says no refunds here. And the reason for that is because if I match made you and whatever reason you and your opponent ended up not fighting, my job is done. Not only did I match make you, I screened both opponents, and I'm probably doing promotion like today on this Wednesday show. Like, for instance, Rel, you know, let's not do Rel. Let's do Austin's brother, who wants to participate, hasn't paid though. I'm still working for him without him paying. So whenever he does, and let's say his hypothetical opponent pulls out, why would I give a refund? My work is done. Not only did I match make you and screen your opponent, but I also promoted your fight like I'm doing Show Kids. But Show Kid actually has himself a super chat, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. He says, "Stop the cap, Ness. I told you, I started a new job. I still own Border Wars. Mario and Jordan Baker still bums. Hashtag rematch, chump." Hey, listen, you know, you the biggest talker in Border Wars. You know, you're our version of Tyson Fury, man. All I can do is hope that you can get a win and earn your shot at Mario. But Mario also got to win. Mario's in a tough fight. You know, y'all both need to focus on y'all respective fights instead of, you know, focusing on, you know, the future fight, because y'all ain't tough. Jordan ain't no slouch. He's young. You know, he's probably got 20 years on you, at least 12, you know, and then Mario's dealing with experience. So the both of you got your own things you need to deal with. But Mario, take it away with the rules, my man.
Yeah, I got you. So I'm just going to read it from the top. Border Wars Championship rules. The following are a list of rules and obligations required by defending champion and incoming challenger for all traditional weight classes in the Border Wars League. 1. In order to be eligible for a title shot, you must have at least 2 wins in the series. Special petitions can be considered for champions in recess and or champions entering a new division. A champion must remain active and not miss more than 1 consecutive event. Special situations can be granted champion in recess status and will require petition to a title shot. A champion will be granted 1 voluntary defense if champion competes in the immediate Border Wars following winning championship and or successfully defending over mandatory challenger. If a champion misses 1 Border Wars, he must then defend against the mandatory challenger. Fighters who win title eliminators must receive mandatory title shots within 2 events of winning an eliminator unless an agreed to step aside is reached. Champion and challenger must weigh in 30 days prior to the official weigh-in to ensure fighters are on pace to make weight for the fight. If a fighter weighs in over the limit and does not reach the weight within 2 hours of weigh-in, Fighter is no longer eligible to win championship, but the opponent who made the weight can still win the title. Champion and challenger must participate in weekly call-in shows and scheduled press conferences unless circumstances have been discussed with show host Nestor Gibbs. Fighters must also submit a weekly footage clip at minimum of but not limited to 2 minutes. Fighters must have sanctioning fees by the time Fighters must have sanctioning fees by time
of official weight for the title fight to be recognized. So your fees for the fight, for the sanctioning, for the belt have to be paid before the weigh-in. But that's also has to be done a lot sooner because the belt has to be ordered. It's not like we have a bunch of belts on deck.
Word. Failure to abide by the rules will result in the championship to be automatically vacated, and the number 1 and number 2 fighter in the division will be called upon to fight for the vacant championship. Boom. Yeah. All right. I love the rules. I think they're the best part of the sanctioning bodies that they've gotten right over the years. Pick and choose from here and there which ones work the best, and kind of modified some of them for our specific, Border Wars and the way it works.
Did you read the remain active and may not miss more than one Border Wars after competition?
I did.
Okay.
Is that a little? Because here's the thing.
You're entitled to miss one.
Sure.
You can't miss 2 back to back. You're getting stripped.
See, because here's the thing. Border Wars happens sooner than it used to, right? It used to be a wider gap.
4 times a year so far.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I mean, you can plan for it. You can miss one and then miss the other. So you can do midsummer, end of the year, or you can do beginning of the year, end of summer. You can do, beginning of the year, end of the winter. Because it's 4, so it's 1 per quarter. So you pick.
But you only have to take 1 mandatory each year, right?
Yeah, you only get 1 mandatory. It still hasn't been discussed how long you got to go inactive before you get dropped. But I think we could adapt pro rules and do a year inactivity, which is 4 consecutive Border Wars would be a year inactivity because we're averaging about 4 a year now. And if you miss 4, man, get the fuck out the rankings, bro. Like, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? You hogging up space. I hear you. No,
that's
and as
more
far
than
as
fair.
I'm not trying to be like, I know this is a bowling league and we do it out of our pocket, but the thing is that we need the belts on the line to grow the brand. This Border Wars is bigger than the last, and the last was bigger than the last, and so on and so forth. And that's not just a phrase, that's actual fact. So like, I can't have my champions missing. Like, look, we didn't have Marvin for the biggest Border Wars yet. Now we got him this time. But it's still, it's like, I got to count for that. So, like, by giving the 1 miss rule, I might not have Marvin this Border Wars, but I got you this Border Wars as a champ. So I still got a belt on the telecast. Because at the end of the day, that's why the WBA is in business. Because the telecast, at the end of the day, knows that the viewing, paying public romanticizes with the champion hoisting a belt above his head when he wins. And that's just what we got to continue to sell. It's a dream. We got Jordan Baker, who's taking on Showkid, that says, nah, stop the cap. You know, Showkid started a new job the second he signed the fight. Laughing out loud emoji. Hashtag giving off pullout vibes. I don't know. You fought with Showkid and you didn't show up for 1 and he showed up for 2. Does he give you pullout vibes?
He does not. I know Jordan is one of the best trolls in the game, and that was hilarious. But no, Jordan knows. Jordan's trolling. He knows that kid ain't not showing. That dude is as much shit as he talks. He'll try to back it up. He'll never not attempt to back it up. That man is built different than most men. That I'm excited for that fight. Like, both those dudes. I mean, Jordan, you got to give him the credit and the respect because he's been, he's a Border Wars alumni. He helped start this thing. He put it on his back with everyone else. But Showkid, is only late to the party. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like I have no doubt if that dude started from Border Wars 1, he would have been fighting this whole time. He'd probably be like, have 5-6 fights by now. But yeah, he ain't going nowhere. That's a fight that you could book, sign, still deliver. Both those guys getting there.
Well, all right. Let me get to this post that I have for topics and suggestions for Border Wars that I put out weekly to get your guys' take and see what do you want to talk about. Before we go out to the phone lines, if you want to call in and speak your piece on Border Wars or a possible fight you may want, you just want to ask some Border Wars questions, number to do so is 142-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world. Let's see. So we got the champ, Marvin, 2-belt champ Marvin, the axe. What will Ant excuse be? He says, what excuse will Ant pull out of his diary? And I'm assuming he's talking about what excuse would he have
if he lost,
if he loses.
Yeah, listen, I there would be none. I think that this is, he knows it's his shot right now. Like he knows what happened the first time, and it's like any rematch. You can learn from it, adapt, move forward, right? But I just don't see Ant coming in unprepared. And I don't see Marvin coming in prepared, obviously, either. But they're gonna trash talk this whole time, and they're gonna keep putting each other's skills down. They're gonna keep trying to test each other's fortitude on air, and that's cool. But my job is to keep it honest, and that is honestly a fight. It's a real fight. Both those dudes, high skill, high level, high endurance. They ain't backing down from each other. Now, what kind of fight is it going to be? That's what I'm curious to see. Is it going to be similar to the first fight? Is it going to be similar to, some of Marvin's last couple fights? I think that's the question mark for it.
Yeah, I think it's Anthony's fight to adjust, right? Like Marvin already did what he had to do. He already beat Ant, and I'm sure he's going to come with pretty much the same game plan. Just from a more polished standpoint, because he's had more time with his trainer Roger out of that former Earl Spence gym. So yeah, like it's up to Ant to do something different, to not allow himself to be bullied by the fighter that wants to be there to outwork you.
Exactly.
Marvin wants to outwork you, so. It's going to be interesting to see what Ant does. Shout out to Marvin for giving him a rematch. Him being an ace, he could have done many, many things. But this is another vacant title shot. We have no champion at 75. Marvin has been one of our greatest Border Wars weight loss stories. He started at 248 pounds as a heavyweight and worked himself down to cruiserweight, won some titles at cruiserweight, ended up unifying at cruiserweight. And now he's going to continue that journey down to 175 pounds. So, yeah. I mean, just a story right there. Almost 75 pounds that he shed off while being competitive, while, getting the admiration of his peers, because we're all, I mean, I just a few hours ago, commented on his story. Dude's ripped like a washboard. He's showing the abs every minute he get. He's getting sponsorships. He was just on the radio with Pilon, from Texas. Is that he was on a local radio station? This is what you got to understand. What Border Wars is doing. It may be getting overlooked, or we may be underrated, but we're offering you a level of exposure that not even the amateurs are getting. He's on our show, and now he's getting noticed by the radio station. He's got a sponsorship with what is it, Quest Bars? I wish I could get some. I own Border Wars, and I love Quest Bars. I don't even got a sponsorship with Quest, and I fucking own Border Wars. So this is what we're doing.
Wait, you're messing up the name, right? He's not sponsored by Quest.
He's sponsored by Quest.
What? No way. That's huge.
Same thing like Robert Ortiz, the same bars.
That's dope.
Bro, this
That's
kid,
super.
he's sponsored
I
by
didn't-
someone else too. He's got like a clothing
No, I know that.
sponsor.
Yeah. I seen that. But Quest is something I fuck
Listen,
with.
I mean, look,
wow.
Marvin is doing what he's got to do, taking advantage of the opportunity given to him. But I mean, no one's beat Jason Hotsey yet. Jason Hotsey's been able to get, again, I don't know if I've already said it out loud, and if I have, I should have asked him. But I'm gonna just keep it like the biggest sponsorship for any fight I've ever seen. I mean, I'm waiting for the next dude to be like, yo, Ness, I'm sponsored, and this is what, because Jason just blew me out the water. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you got a level of exposure here that you can capitalize on. Marvin getting exposure for maybe a potential future pro career.
Definitely.
I hear he was on the radio with Oscar De La Hoya when he was on that radio show. Now, you may be in an aspiring amateur, and or an amateur that's about to turn pro, like Corey, and you want a little more exposure. Well, this is what we're offering, man, and we're offering on an even bigger level with this last Border Wars. And we got from Robert the Genius, former co-host, he's going to be in a title fight with Sir Bishop, Battle of the Undefeateds, both 2-0. Somebody's always got to go. And he says if Marvin stops Ant, I'll PayPal him $100 on the spot. KO bonus. Damn. Yo, you know who else does that? Shout out to Jordan Baker. He always giving up 100 or 200 to for like fight of the night, we're gonna get there. We should try and find a dinner sponsor to sponsor our dinner, and maybe like a Friday night dinner or something, and find a sponsor to sponsor fight of the night bonus, so that people actually kick up and fight like champions. But let's go to another topic here. What do we got? We got Anthony Edwards that says that I won too easy and I wanted it to go the distance. So basically Ant is replying to the champ saying the only excuse he'll be making is that he won the fight too easy and he wanted it to go to the distance. So he thinks he's stopping Marvin, which I don't know. Marvin has a very solid chin. I've seen him sparring. I've seen him take shots from bigger men. He's fought a heavyweight twice. I know he spars heavyweights. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, can Ant, who's more of this pretty Cincinnati Adrian Broner type of guy, turn it into a knockout type of style. Don't get me wrong, he has the power. He's the only man to put Eric Cruz down the way that he did. But yeah, what are your thoughts? You think Ant can get a knockout? He's calling for the knockout over Marvin.
Listen, I think if these dudes let their hands go, both of them have the power to do it. I think that easily you could look at this fight and see it going a bunch of different ways. And that's kind of why I said, like, the big question mark is, how does this fight play out? But I think they both got the power. I do. I think they are also very aware of how skilled they are. And let's be honest, this game's about hitting and not getting hit. And I think that that's going to be the plan ultimately, is for one of them to out skill and outwork the other.
For sure, man. So I'm going to take this time to go to our Facebook page and screen share it. This is our Border Wars private Facebook group. We're at 98 members. We just started this about a week ago. This is Rel, and he may be fighting Austin's brother. It seems like he said in the chat he's accepting. I got to find out what's going on with Austin. This is Hector Munoz, his trainer. They're from Albuquerque. Rel is originally from Detroit, and he's looking for a heavyweight fight. Now, This is Jason Wilson. Jason Wilson we have here in the red on the uppercut bag. Also looking for a fight between 160 and 165. And I'm thinking of matching him with Austin at 168. 168. This is Nicholas Freeze. Possibly a cruiserweight or a heavyweight looking for a Border Wars fight. Any takers, let me know. This guy is, into MMA and all that stuff, but he's a cruiserweight from 190 to 200. No experience really in boxing. Whoever wants some of that, this is him, grappling and all that good stuff is what I can get you. Some of this stuff here so you can see, what he's doing. You can go through the Facebook and check it out yourself. And then what else do we got? This guy is 175. Who am I giving you to? I know I got 175 pounders blanking me. I know I got two guys from the same area anyway, We could easily match you with each other, but I'm trying to match him with someone else. This is Jose Santos Ruiz looking for a 175-pound fight. And Chris Vega, he's going to be taking on Keem the Dream. He's in the sauna training all the way to the end. So he's looking to sweat, man. He's looking to really sweat. And here's some more Chris Vega. Check out his regimen, man. He said it was a light day. He called this a light day, man. 3 miles, plus the Stairmaster, plus 5 minutes on a jump rope, plus 12 rounds of some boxing, plus ab works and push-up. Keem better be working, man. Keem out here playing coach. He trying to be a coach, man. He got to be careful he don't get coached and yoked up, man. This dude out here working. And he's an Army guy, this guy. He's an Army guy. You know that, right? The discipline is there. People laughed at him. He lost his first fight to Jordan by knockout, and that's just because Jordan's a puncher. He came back and gave, a Fight of the Year candidate with Matt and got an award for it, But we got Show Kid with a super chat. He says, if this flyweight Jordan Baker beats Show Kid, I will refund his Border Wars fees. I never losing again, period. See you slept, little guy.
Yo, everybody going crazy trying to pay their fees and stuff, putting up each other's fees and bet. Austin started that shit.
Yeah, man. But anyway, going back to the Border Wars question, we got Austin V, who says, whoever he fights, he wants to put the deposit up for a purse if they ain't scared. So there you go.
Bro, he's been calling for that since day one.
Yeah.
It was just like this little thing he put in the chat, like kind of just brushed over it. And then it's just like constantly putting it like, yo, I'll put up the deposit. I'm like, God damn, he really want a fight purse.
Yeah. Look, some people need that to be motivated, man. Maybe that's what he wants, to get that extra, give that extra kick, that like little extra oomph in training, man. We got Eddie Bola de Grasa. He says
with the next one, I got you. He says with all the new fighters entering the Border Wars ecosystem, should there be a 2-fight minimum, win or lose, to be ranked? And how long should a fighter be inactive before being removed from the rankings? 2 years seems to me to be the sweet spot, but some have said that's too long.
Way fucking too long, man. 1 year, man. 4 Border Wars straight. You're up out of here, man. You're up out of here. But if you could get 1 Border Wars in the year, and we talking calendar year, we're not talking about you make your own years. Like, yo, I fought last June, so my year ain't till this June. Nah, I don't know. Maybe we got to do it that way.
Well, I guess that technically would work still.
Yeah.
If they made
I think the
fights.
4, the missing. I think missing 4 is the right number, man. Because a lot happens, bro. People get forgotten about pretty easily. Life,
right.
Life in Border Wars goes on quick. There's always a new guy thinking he's the man. There's always a new guy thinking they're the next big thing.
Yeah.
They can't all be the Mex, but they all want to be.
That's the truth. Super Max, what up, man?
What's going on, fellas? How we doing tonight? How we doing?
Oh man, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to start bumping this up to 2 times a week. I'm getting more and more excited for Border Wars, man. But Eddie had a second part of the question, and he said 2-fight minimum, win or lose, to be ranked. I don't know what he means to be ranked, like, because 1 fight gets you ranked.
That's what he's saying. He's saying that it should be minimum of 2 fights that you've had before you're even considered for the rankings.
Nah, man. I mean, one fight gets you ranked until we get bigger and bigger. Like every fight changes the rankings. Like it just does,
I think he said that though because we've had so many guys that are one and done, which I wish they would come back. Like I wish Colin would come back, boxing therapy, those guys, those older guys, but that's where falling off the ranking will come in play. If you're one and done, you won't be on there too long.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I haven't heard Boxing Therapy's name in so long. I literally forgot about him.
He seen one of the border wars. He seen one of the border wars, and he was like, "Oh man, y'all giving me the bug." You know what I mean?
Word.
But that's what's gonna happen this one, man. Like this one will be the best one. I mean, the venue's gonna look even better than the last time, and it's gonna be hard for people to stay away. That being said, next up,
got the next one from Adrian. Shout out to Adrian. He says, what will we be doing regarding judging going forward to make sure there's no bias and people complaining of home cooking or TBV community bias against new contestants?
I mean, listen, the simplest answer, if there were a bigger budget, we could fly judges in. But until we grow, we're always going to have to take from our very knowledgeable boxing community members. I have a
suggestion on that, actually.
Mexicanos.
We can get a handful of judges, guys that are willing to judge too, the day of the weigh-in, and have both fighters agree to the 3 judges. Both teams agree, then there can be no BS. And also, I think a thing that I've seen at more than one Border Wars is these judges need to hand in boxing at the end of a round, in real life boxing, the referee, I don't think a lot of people see this, but the referee goes and collects the scorecard from each judge after each round. I've seen guys at Border Wars before, they get these judges huddle up after a fight. We've had fights change, we've had scorecards change. I've visibly seen this. So once you put your tally, it needs to be in black ink. Once you tally your score, hand it to the referee, and the referee hands it over to the to the announcer or to whoever. That's something we can definitely work on. Because in boxing the judges don't mingle. They don't get together and be like, well, this is why I thought this guy. They don't get to discuss none of that. You put your round in and you turn it in. But yeah, I think before the fights, maybe day of the weigh-in, have both teams agree on 3 judges, both fighters, and that solves a lot of that. Because at the end of the day, if you agree to this judge, you shouldn't have no problem.
I was going to say, because I had read his question earlier this morning, and I was thinking about it. Like, we try to keep boxing, we try to keep Border Wars as close to boxing as possible. The truth is, hometown cooking's always a thing. Like biased judging, and it's not supposed to be biased, but, like, that's always a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're fighting a dude in his hometown, he's got hometown advantage. Like, that's just the
you gotta take
bottom
that from
line.
What comes with it. If you're fighting a fan favorite and he's got people in the crowd, they're gonna be making noise. That
Exactly.
shit influences the judges, man. But that's also why they tell you never leave it in the judges' hands. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yo, did you hear about what happened in Wisconsin Supermax where one of the judges for the first fight he handed info a card had like all these different numbers on it, and they had to do like math and add. He had somehow a 26 on there,
man.
that he had awarded. Yo,
he's trying to do one of those real. I don't got to give you 9 points necessarily.
Yes,
that
and it was like
an
MMA type card. It was crazy, dude.
Yeah, we gotta definitely come up with something. I want to thank Adrian for bringing it up. We definitely have to address it before we get to Watertown, and as the shows come, we will answer that a little bit more in depth. I'm sure Supermax and the team will come up with something. I do want to get out to Canadian Jose, who's taking on Mario for the lineal title, Ring Magazine belt, and yeah, man.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain code Norway, shorty want that foreplay, I'm like, no way.
Hello, gentlemen. Good evening.
Wow.
First couple things I got to address, man. First of all, Marvin can't even call in because he doesn't even have an unlimited plan, man. This is the champ you're talking about. This chump can't even afford a cell phone plan, man. That's no champ. That's a chump.
Yo, I never
Chris
even
Vega,
heard of that. How long has it been since they charge you per minute? Like, everybody gives you unlimited. I don't know what Marvin. He must be trolling.
Yo, Chris Vega, the Texas Horseman, those guys are hard work, man. No doubt. No doubt, man. But hard work and no skills, it don't pay the bills, man. Those bums are all going to lose, man. Texas is a shame of a state, man.
So you picking Keem over Vega?
Easy, man. I got my brother Keem whooping that kid's ass so bad, man. It won't even be a fight. This is why I had to come back, man. I had to come back to do this. Now, lo and behold, here I'm about to show up to the show. People want to listen to me. And then I find out that I can't fight for the belt because my partner here, he's a bum. Doesn't even have 2 wins. He doesn't have the necessary elements to be a champion, right? So now I got to fight. I got to bring my own straps. I got to bring my own gold to the table. So Mario, that much more of a reason why I'm going to pound you that day. You bring nothing. You're an embarrassment
Yo,
to my
you guys
record.
are made for each other. They both use pounding references.
Yo, listen, you're right, Jose. You're absolutely 100% right. But you're the one that fucked up. You took a dude who's 1-1 that's gonna fuck you up. That was your mistake. So don't call in trying to blame anyone else for, oh, I gotta fight this dude that don't got 2 wins. Yeah, I don't
Mario,
got 2 wins. But
I
I got a 2. You got
I don't even blame you.
You got a 2?
I don't blame you. This is the mafia, man. This is the mafia, the TBB. This is Ness always trying to steal trying to take away my shine. He knows I'm about to be the greatest ever, and Ness comes up with these rules, man. It's always the same thing. I might off the road. Me and Ness, at some point, we might have to do the old man fight in the ring and get it done at some point. I'm gonna take out all the hosts. Enrique's gone. My boy took out Matt, the hipster hunter. Then Mario's gonna be gone. Maybe I might have to just do the clean sweep of the house, man. Who knows? But, all I want to say is this, guys. I'm coming. My wife is going to come with me, too. And we're going to go 2-0. We're going to beat those Texas guys. I won't say anything bad about Mario's wife. I'll leave that to my wife. She knows how to shit talk. She's going to shit talk that poor girl into hiding. That will happen for sure. But you know what? We're going to take you guys out. We're gonna eliminate you guys. Right now, we're already working, Mario. I see no footage of you and your woman working.
Yeah, but Jose,
you guys aren't putting in that hard work.
You got to get her to tighten up them uppercuts, man. She's picking up a lot of water in them uppercuts, scooping a lot of water, man. What's going on?
She's scooping that water, man. She's just learning, She's just learning, man. But don't get
I like
mistaken,
the pad work, though. I like the way that you was like, making her come to you, and then you go into her. I like it. You're bringing her along.
That's the right thing, and I like that. You know what? Yes, you are a hater, and you don't want me to shine, but you got to speak the truth, and you know it. Here she is right now. Say hello.
Hello.
Rebecca, how are you?
What's up,
Good
Rebecca?
evening.
I'm fabulous. How are you guys doing?
Good. So I
Doing
see
good.
you got the speed. I'm screen sharing the work here. And I see you got the speed, but I just don't like the placement of the hands. I feel like some shots could come around the sides, but I do like what your husband is showing you. Yeah, man. I mean, how are you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm definitely feeling confident. I know that I have some work to put in, and I'm definitely willing to do that. So I feel confident that I'm gonna win.
Now I know that you sell social growth online, so you have to be a little more confident about this win here, man. You're gonna be in front of the eyes of thousands of people. The fight will be shown in 27 countries. We have a pretty big following, so you got to start coming into your own here and build yourself a little fan base.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I think the fact that I'm already, demonstrating that I'm training and willing to do the work, I'm posting footage. You know, I wanna get attention for myself so that people are interested in watching me win, but also, you know, for the whole contest, right? It's pretty exciting.
And where could they follow you?
Especially myself and my husband. Where can they follow me? So on Instagram, I'm Kramer says, and then on LinkedIn, Facebook, everywhere else, I'm just Rebecca Kramer.
And where do you host your show? I know you do a show.
Oh yeah. So I have a podcast called She Hustles with Rebecca Kramer. So I was
love the title, by the way.
enough to. Thanks. I was actually fortunate enough to have Ness on my show a couple weeks ago. So I'm not sure if we have that one posted just yet. But yeah, so I record those live every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
And what are they about?
Well, so I teach my clients how to use social selling to actually convert and grow their business. And recently, I actually, because I wanted to learn, I joined a network marketing opportunity, and I actually made a decision to reduce the work that my marketing agency is doing because I'm seeing so much value in being able to do the network marketing. It's pretty exciting, actually. Beautiful. So so people join my team and they get to learn and they get to make money.
Wait, what do you mean
Rebecca,
make money? What do you mean make money?
Make money? So it's network marketing. So basically you're setting up your business. So you're to do business or to work with me, you basically purchase products for your own personal use. And then you get access to me one-on-one, you get mentorship, you get coaching, you get training, but it's really just for your own business.
I'm going to have to sit down with you and get a little more information on that. If anybody does want to reach out to you, where can they do so if they wanted more information on this?
Instagram is probably the easiest place to just shoot me a DM on Instagram.
All right. So have you seen anything other than the Facebook side-by-side of Ashley? Have you been able to stalk her Instagram and just check her out? Is she intimidating? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've been able to check her out a little bit. I think it's going to be a challenge, but
Rebecca, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Are you sparring with Jose?
We have sparred, yeah.
You've sparred before. Oh, okay.
I know that I need to start sparring with a girl at the gym.
I mean, you got 73 days still. Plenty of time.
Plus, I mean, listen, I don't know. I plan on sparring with Ash. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to try to get her as many, women that I can work with her. I think actually Mario's sister might too. But if I can't, I know I'm going to work with her. But I'm just, but yeah, so I was just curious. I was just, wondering if.
Worry about your own team.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, dog.
I actually already talked to one of my sister-in-laws.
Oh wow.
How old is that? Or how tall is Ashley? My sister-in-law is 5'9", so I'm gonna spar with her.
Oh. Yeah, she's got like 6 inches on Ash. No, Ash is 5'3".
I mean, my sources tell me Jose be getting knocked down in sparring, so I wonder if that's coming from Rebecca, where that's coming from. You know what I mean? That's the chatter.
Sorry, what was that?
That there's a rumor that Jose got knocked down in sparring, so he wanted to know, did you do it, or was that just chatter?
No, I didn't hear that rumor.
No, you didn't hear that one,
huh? No.
But Rebecca, man, thank you for calling in. Looks like you scared Ashley.
Yo, guys, you'll have to forgive, man. She's just learning the shit talk game, man. Like, you gotta understand though, she has the best trainer ever, man. 3-0, lineal champion, first unified guy in TBV to do it, man. So she's blessed.
You got her another
She's
trainer?
blessed and highly favored, man. You know, so, Ness, one thing, all this talk about titles and stuff, I think that you should create a title for both Ashley and Rebecca, because they're going to be bringing a lot of eyeballs, and they're going to open a brand new demographic to Border Wars, man. I'm telling you, a lot of girls are going to want in after
that's a badass idea. We get one of those pink WBC belts.
Let's see.
It would have to be like
Let's see
open
who
weight,
they
though,
inspire.
because there's going to be a difference of like 35, 40 pounds.
Hey, you know what? The only difference is going to be in the classes, because Rebecca is at a different level, man. Forget about weight. Doesn't matter the difference in weight. It's the difference in class, man. Rebecca's operating smooth, fast. Her hooks, man, they're coming in with power, you know? So
Dude,
you guys are going to see, man. She's going to win it.
Let me ask y'all
She's
both
gonna
a
take
question,
it.
because this is...
Actually, we got Rob. Let me let you go, Jose, or we'll get back to you. We got Rob, the genius, on the line, former co-host, taking on...
Look at the swag. Look at the swag while he drives.
Sir Bishop.
That's what you call that
Rob
Gucci
came
confidence
back
swag.
and said, give me your toughest. Yo, you know what? Rob came out like Brad Pitt at the beginning of Troy. Like, does anybody else want it? Yo, that's crazy, Rob. That's crazy.
Yeah. What's up, boys? Happy to be back.
What's up,
Good to have
man?
you,
I gotta ask, man. Any worries about the height difference? The man looks 6'2", 3 or 4.
No, I'm more focused on him being a southpaw. So as far as his height, I got sparring in the gym, tall dudes all day. You know what I mean? So I always sparred with tall dudes, so I'm not worried about that. Him being a southpaw is a little weird, but I think I got something for that. And I never saw myself fighting Bishop. I would have never have called him out, but he called me out. I'm not sure why. I think he thinks he saw a flaw or something that he can exploit,
man.
but he's gonna
He wants that clout. What are you talking about?
You're 2-0, bro. You're 2-0. He said he wants your O.
Is that what happened behind the scenes? Because this came out of nowhere.
No. Behind the scenes, I never thought I could offer you to him, but he asked for the Rob fight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was interesting, and here we are. I thought
Kratos shot the Bishop for taking on the line.
Yo, but I felt like I offered you the Bishop fight, and you was like, nah, I don't want to fight Bishop. And then you called me back like, yo, I'm going to take the Bishop fight. What the hell happened?
So it's true. So I like to fight people I don't know so I can trash talk. I know Bishop, very likable guy. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. He's just, I'm not doing this for trash talk. That's not where my motivation's going to be. My motivation's going to be I'm fighting a bigger dude. He's way bigger than me. He's at 190. I'm testing myself. He's got 2 knockouts, and I'm not here to take easy fights. So let's do it. He called me out. Fuck it. Let's go.
Now it's funny that this is actually happening because I remember like maybe 2 Border Wars ago, you were trying to fight heavyweights, and I wasn't approving it. I'm like, no, you don't fight.
I was trying to fight you.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was trying to fight you, Ness.
Trying to fight you.
Was it only me?
Coming for your head.
Was it only me?
Yeah.
I thought it was just more. I thought you wanted Mex too.
Well, Mex called me out, and Mex puts on a good fight. So I'd take the Mex fight for the views. But I did call out behind the scenes. Ness knows this. The really big dude with the dreads who fought Tank.
Oh yeah. He wanted Sony, and Sony said no.
I was trying to get Sony real bad, but we couldn't make that happen. And
you like Canelo out here, huh?
Fuck it.
You like Canelo wherever the fight is at. You willing to move up or down and shit to make the right fight. That's crazy.
Right. That's right.
I forgot all about that shit. I remember you did ask for Sony. I even asked Sony, but he said nah. Yeah.
Well, my first fight was at 180. I weighed 185 from my first fight against that guy. I forget his name. White boy.
Greg Morgan.
Greg Morgan.
Greg Morgan.
Shout out
to Greg Morgan.
Shout out to Supermax. Knows everybody's name.
Supermax got a memory like
Supermax is like the Burt Sugar of Border Wars.
word.
Him and
Eddie, man.
Him and Eddie, man. They like, yo, they're a dynamic duo.
Rob, did you see Bishop's last fight?
Yeah, I saw Bishop's last fight, and he looked good. He's accurate. He hits hard, and that guy was not on Bishop's level. No disrespect to him, but Bishop broke that man mentally, and that just couldn't happen with me. So he's gonna have to really dig deep and go in his bag. But gentlemen, listen, I'm pulling up to an appointment now. I just wanted to check in with the boys, let you know I'm listening, let you know I'm really gonna be there in September. And, I want to put Bishop on notice, too. So, all right, my boys.
Oh, man. God you champ.
Yo,
That's right.
I love
God
it, man. I love it, man. I love it that he's challenging himself, that he's focused. It's exciting, man. It's exciting. And listen, for the Bishop fans, he's got his fight to, like, this one fight makes the other two that much better because people can question the level of opposition in the last two. They can, pick things, but there's nothing to say about Rob. So it's like, no, this is who he is.
That work. Rob
he picked the dog. He picked the dog. Listen,
Rob's dog for real, and he don't just post his own like good sparring. He'll post him getting pieced up. Like he about that. So that's gonna be. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen.
I mean, listen, Bishop has the size advantage and the reach. If he can keep Rob on the outside, make it difficult to get on the inside, because Rob isn't traditional. It's not like he's gonna get on his Tyson Fury jab and jab his way in. Rob's gonna give up some shots to get in to land his own shots. And I just hope that he can take the Bishop shots. Bishop is hitting very accurately now.
And that's what makes this interesting, though, is what if Bishop gets those shots off? What's he going to do now when that person doesn't go down?
He doesn't go anywhere. Yeah.
When that guy's still coming. Because
I
think he's going to have to put Rob out for real.
Bruh, I think if Bishop lands a sharp shot, an accurate shot on Rob, that he could put Rob down because he's just so accurate. He's so accurate with those shots, and he's putting a lot of torque into them shits.
I think Rob has a lot more punch resistance than people were gonna give it credit for.
Definitely. No, I know he does. I told Rob, like, yo, I've been telling him, like, he sends me sparring, or used to, and I would say, like, he'd be like, damn, why you don't say more than that? But all I gotta put is you a dog, man. Like, I see that shit. You're a dog. Like, this is not no easy fight for Bishop. This is a fight, and if he makes it look easy, shout out to the old man.
Yo, and I'll say this too. It's like, that's why I was saying at the beginning, like, man, what a fight this is stylistically. Because for everything that you can say positive about Sir Bishop, and there's plenty to say, what do you do when somebody with Rob's style is in front of you? A person who's going to be awkward, who's going to throw the punches, who's going to be there to be hit, sure.
Rob's going to be in your ass, too.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Bishop ain't even been in there with anybody that's offensive.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
well, there ain't a lot of people that are offensive like Rob to begin with.
Like, okay, Mofongo had a good fight with Eddie, and, he won the fight with Santiago, but is he offensive? No, I mean, like, Jason Hotze, that offense was crazy. He was like fucking.
Yeah, Mofongo's more of a counterpuncher. He's patient. Definitely. He picks his shots well. He doesn't. He's not going to be the lead in the engagements.
And Rob is a dog, man. Rob is a dog. You seen that Matt fight, man? Bruh, I don't know, but again, Rob gets hit though, so this is a really interesting fight, man. Like, if Bishop's power is real, this can get crazy because Rob is there to be hit. He's there to be hit. His hands are down. I think
this will be the first real Border Wars fight where there's gonna be some bloodshed. There's gonna be some guys leaking.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's title shot worthy, and that's why there's a title on the line. I'm just happy both men agreed, and we get to put this fight on in Watertown, Wisconsin, man. Let's move on. Who do we got? Looks like we got your opponent, but Yeah, let's get to him. Santiago, what's going on, my friend? I've been talking to Fern in the background. He says he's going to help you get ready for this one.
Yeah, I imagine that Fern's going to try to do his very best given his own circumstances to try and be there for me. So far, the only person I've had helping me out right now is my good buddy, Dazn. He's been the one taking me hiking to the Culver City stairs. I did 3 trips up not too long ago, and now it's just a matter of keeping the consistency going to keep that cardio in check.
So listen, man, when you think about this rematch, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you?
I gotta work my way on the inside. I gotta work my way. I gotta up my aggression, and I gotta work on my combination and my output, because I feel that when I was pressing forward, I was having good success, and when I was trying to just focus on circling and just exclusively try to be on the mid range, that's when Supermex was able to get the better of me and get me with some solid shots. So I'm gonna try to move forward, coming forward.
Do you think you can develop the athleticism to fight on the back foot for this fight? I feel like if I had to be your coach, why are you moving forward to the heavier, bigger guy that probably doesn't move as light on his feet as you do? So, why not bring him to you? And if you think about it, he had to come to Smoke him out Jay, and that's what caused him to get hit with the uppercut.
You're not wrong about that, but the one thing you need to remember is that me and Smoking Out Jay are 2 different physical guys altogether. He had something on Supermex that I never did, and my approach has to be different as a result, because at the end of the day, I'm not as bulky or big as Supermex or Smoking Out Jay. What I have to rely on is my own ability and experience to get the job done.
Mm. And so, yo, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up, Mario?
Sorry, I saw the red light. No, what's up, man? Yeah, listen, I get where Ness is coming from, right? In the sense of adjusting from the first one. Do you are you expecting that same kind of fight? Is that something you're expecting?
I have to expect it. At the end of the day, there are things that we can do and prepare for in this game, but we need to be prepared for every kind of contingency moving forward. That's why you had a guy like Alexis Arguello who made his bones getting the better of guys later in fights. I have to be ready. That's why I'm working my cardio as much as I am right now, so that by that second, third round, I'm not trying to focus on catching my breath. I'm just there breathing, comfortable, processing the entire situation, seeing my openings and trying to capitalize and take advantage of them.
Well said. Well said. Max, what about you,
man?
Max?
What about you, Max? What about you? Like, you got this guy, you got this rematch. And what do you think about what I said? What do you think if he does choose my game plan, make you come to him, man? I don't know. I don't know that your footwork is the greatest to be chasing somebody around.
I mean, obviously, I can't expect to build Rome overnight, but I've been thinking about this rematch since the decision was read almost 2 years ago, so we've had some bumps in the road. I mean, Ness, I've been chasing. Santiago knows. I think every time Border Wars comes up, he's the first person I'm sending a message to, and it's not a personal thing. It's just that I felt like I won the first one, and now I have to work on the things to make sure that gets called my way this time. And I'm sure there's already a stigmatism about me. It's that I know people think I don't move my head. People think I can't move that well. It's fine. I'm gonna, I got a knack for showing people that I can do. This first fight we had, let's not forget I was self-trained. Nobody expected me. And Ness thought I was gonna make it. He told me, and I have a clip somewhere. I was gonna make it 1 minute and 45 seconds and then quit. He said I wouldn't be able to last. That people thought I couldn't make it. Somebody told me they thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack. And my opponent here was, there's been a lot of things said about after the fact, but I remember week of the fight, it was my, his best camp ever, best ever, ready for everything, and that's not how it went down. But I'm sure he has a lot of adjustments he feels like he can make, and I have plenty that I feel like I could make. And it's all about working on them, man. Like he said, I think we both agree on one thing: the cardio is going to be a key because I think it's just in both of our nature to, to start banging. I mean, that's just kind of what it turned into the first time. It wasn't supposed to be that way. My original game plan with Marvin was to beat him off the jab, and then the hands get to flying, and it is what it is, man. So I'm excited. It's hard to talk trash to a guy like Santiago. Obviously the first time around I didn't know who he was, so it was easier for me to run off at the mouth. But we went to war once. I consider him a friend now, but we got to put the friendship aside, man. I got to hit him in the face a few more times and maybe get a good referee to get some, to get in there and see what happens, man. So I'm excited, man. It's hard to say because I've just wanted this for so long, dude. 2 years is a long time of this particular, this fight with him. A lot of put me to the level of where I am at Border Wars, and I suffered a big setback. So now I got to get this back on track and just get this win, man. I really feel like it was taken from me, so now I'm gonna do whatever I can in my power to take it back, without question.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fight that you felt you won the first time out. So, like, what exactly you think you got to do different? Because you thought you were robbed. I think Naja, you said, is a bad judge?
Yeah, horrible. Never let an Englishman judge your cards. The number one thing, honestly, is to let go of the first fight now. Because it happened. Those moments are not going to happen again. I can't get those moments back. But I need to do is be prepared for whatever moment end up coming in this fight. I mean, because now he knows what I'm capable of. Now I know what he's capable of. We both know that there's something in us that's not going to quit. There was times where I had him in corner, was getting off shots, and I remember thinking to myself, like, God damn, this motherfucker just won't go away. He was able to keep his hands moving enough to not get a standing eight. So it's just certain things, little adjustments I think I can make, and be prepared for his adjustments. Get my defense up, maybe not be so available to hit, maybe parry some shots better, counter better. It's all part of a bigger game plan. Like I said, it starts with putting in the work and honestly letting it go. The first fight, I have to let it go because it's not going to matter. It's what happened on September 14th, 2019 is not going to matter come September 18th of 2021. Because if I lose this fight, all that chasing was for nothing, and that's not an option for me. Losing is not an option anymore. I know he feels the same way, but look, me and my brother both fight. There's 5 fights between us. We ain't got to win yet, and I gotta put some respect back on that family name, and it's Santiago.
That's crazy when you bring it into perspective, man. 5 fights, no wins for the Garces Rodriguez name. That's insane, brother.
But it's also, and I can imagine the motivation. You know what I mean?
That shows their heart, bro. That they just keep coming back. But fuck, it's time to get a win, champ. You ain't lying. It's time to get a win.
And that's what I'm saying, though. And that's where this fight becomes interesting because Santiago's in the same situation. He's 0-2-1. I'm sure he maybe feels like he won that fight, and here he is the 4th time back, without a win. This is a tall order. People are going to look at this fight on paper and think, oh, 2 guys, winless guys. This is going to be a dogfight. Ness, you were there the first time. I'm Mario. I'm sure you've seen it. This fight, I guarantee you, like I guaranteed you the last time, and like I guaranteed you with Smoke My J, this is going to be the most talked about fight when all this is over. This is going to be the one you remember the most.
Wow. Let me get out to former champ now going into his second division, looking for his second world title. This will be his third division that he'll be campaigning at in his Border Wars career, but this will be the second attempt at a world title in a second division, making him the first two-division champion. Jose Loco Sands, I just want you to know, you may be the first to unify and be lineal. But Marvin went on, like you, to unify, and now is going into his third division because of that weight loss journey, and looking to be a two-division champion. Damn, Marvin, what's going on, my friend?
Fellas, what's up? What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Chilling.
Yes, sir. What did you do, champ?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Excited. Border Wars. I'm back, man. I'm back. And I can't wait. IBO strap. I've always wanted that one, you know. Ever since I started doing Border Wars, you know, I saw all the straps and stuff. I picked that joker up, and I was like, yep, this is going to be for me. So, you know, I finally get the opportunity to fight for it. So I'm ready.
Yo, so go ahead, Mix.
No, go ahead.
So we've been talking about what kind of fight we think it could be. What kind of fight do you expect? Do you think it's going to be similar to the first one, or do you expect it to be much different?
Honestly, I think it's going to be whatever I make it out to be. You know, all these guys always say they're going to do this and this and that, but, you know, once they step in front of me, you know, their whole game plan goes out the window, and I end up dictating the fight. So whatever I decided to be, that's what it's going to be. I could hunt them down like I did the first time, or I could just outbox them. But I'm basically going to dictate the fight.
Damn, outbox him. Look at you. So you've been learning some things, huh? That you think you're a boxer now. You ain't just a brawler?
Man, let me tell you, man. I've been working nonstop, man. You know, I've been posting a lot of stuff on IG. I've been trying to stay pretty active on social media. A lot of people been following me, man. You know, all my Salvadorian guys, friends, everybody, and they've been watching me work. You know, I've been getting a lot of sparring. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm in the gym. I haven't even started camp, but I'm already doing 5 3-minute rounds. You know what I mean? So it's the work has been put in. You know, so it's finally time to get the respect that I deserve.
So, do you think this fight, it comes all together? Do we see a more complete performance out of you?
Oh, most definitely. You know, obviously with the real fight, you know, I had a mental breakdown. The build up to that fight was very big, and you know, basically I took fault for that one. You know, I should have won that fight a lot easier, and then you know, we went back and then fixed some of the problems that happened in that fight, and it showed in the Keem fight, you know. And for the real fight, I had about, I want to say maybe 3 weeks with Coach Roger, and then I ended up getting almost a full camp with Coach Roger for the Keem fight. But I think the biggest difference this time around against Ant is there's no more fat camps. You know, every single fight that I've had, it's always been a fat camp. Every fight I've had to lose 15, 20, you know, 25 pounds. And this time I'm ready. You know, I might be 5 pounds away from weight. I might be 10 pounds away from weight. You know what I'm saying? So I think the biggest thing now is the weight. You know, it's not a fat camp. It's gonna be nothing but skill. You know, working on technique for 8 weeks.
For sure. Now, what do you think of his last performance, man? I mean, Adrian thought, look, I got to see Ant fight a few times. I'm in phenomenal shape, you know, and none of that shit mattered. Ant was able to nullify him and kind of rock him to sleep, man.
Yeah, that's Ant's style of fighting, you know. He is a counterpuncher. He's not really going to be the aggressor. You could see that when he fought Cruz. You know, Cruz is an aggressor, and they were just exchanging, and he would counterpunch a lot. But I think the biggest problem was that he didn't really go after him. So Ant was able to just cruise and just dictate the pace.
What do you think about Ant and the fact that he is calling for a stoppage? He's saying he's gonna stop you.
He ain't gonna stop nothing, man. He ain't gonna stop nothing. He's trying to build it up in his head that he thinks he's gonna do something, but we all know it's always been an excuse.
Yeah, but he is the only guy to knock down Cruz, bro. Like, and he knocked him down viciously. It's not like he don't have the power. He also knocked down Eric Garcia viciously. I mean, now that I think about it, he probably has the most dramatic knockdowns in the series.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it that he does have power, you know, but I've been in the ring with a lot of bigger guys, you know. Keem caught me with some solid shots, some overhand rights, and you know, they didn't faze me. I've been sparring with heavier guys, you know, true heavyweights. I'm still getting in there with Ethan, 6'8" heavyweight, long, lanky, you know, Klitschko, a true heavyweight, 225, solid, you know, and we banging. So I feel like I can take a punch, but it ain't gonna happen because my boxing has improved so much, and I'm gonna show it September 18th.
Now, how do you, or why do you think that it's good for a light heavyweight to be sparring, such big heavyweights?
Well, that's just the work that I get there, you know. So some of the guys that are there at the gym, you know, I get all the work that I can get, and you just got to be ready for everything. You know, I sparred heavyweights. Yesterday, I sparred a 155 pounder. I went 5 rounds with him. You know, obviously, you know, we're working on technique. So I'm working against speed and skill. You know, this guy had 10 years boxing and definitely showed me a thing or two in the ring. So I'm preparing for everything. I'm preparing for the power. I'm preparing for the speed, the slickness. So I'm going to be ready.
Absolutely, man. So how excited are you to win? I mean, I know you spoke about the IBO, but like the thought of being 2 division champ, first person to do that, I'm almost jealous, man, that you guys get to fucking write your histories and I got to sit on that back and be a commentator, man. Like, yo, to call yourself a 2 division champ, that's some shit that no one can say just yet.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. You know, I have the 2 belts at home. I have that space in the middle that, you know, waiting for the IBO belt to be there. You know, I already got the stand ready to put it up. You know, building the trophy case. I got the medals from my races, the IBO medal. I just been active, man. I've been super active. I fly out to Utah next week. I'm doing a Spartan race out there in the fucking desert. You know, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I've definitely gotten a lot of support. So I definitely can't let all my people down.
For sure, man. So what was the, I guess, is it because you didn't want to get stripped, or was it because you seen the event that took place in Watertown? But what's bringing you to Wisconsin this time around?
Honestly, I still haven't watched the event, man.
Wow.
I still haven't watched it. I've been saying I'm gonna watch it. I probably will this weekend. But I still haven't watched it, man. I need to, though. I definitely do. But I heard great things about it. I wanted to do it. I don't know. You remember? I told you I was kind of on the fence of it, because of my situation with my grandpa, and I was telling some of the guys, and I know I posted it on social media, that it was the week of the event. My grandpa ended up passing away, so we ended up going to El Salvador. Man. Yeah, thank you. So, you know, it's just things happen for a reason, man. I wanted to, I wasn't able to, you know, and then that happened. So, you know, things happen for a reason, but, you know, we're back. Hopefully everything is good to go. You know, I'm ready. I'm training. And I can't wait for September.
Well, Marvin, thank you. Oh, shit. That smoke. That smoke. Thank you to Marvin, man. I'm excited for you, brother. I swear I am. Secretly wish I was you with the 6-pack and shit. All the belts on the mantle. Damn, Max. That's one of the horsemen right there, man.
Yo, that's the leading man. That's the guy that sets the tone, man. Eric Cruz is the OG, but Marvin's out here getting it, man.
I know.
You know,
That's
me and
gotta be
Marvin speak
motivating for
daily.
you, man. I mean,
It
actually,
is.
let's go back to you. And you can actually, because Mario definitely gave the rules and regulations for Border Wars champions, but we are creating a chubby weight division. So I don't know if you got those rules pulled up for the chubby weight division, so you could just explain to any future, past, or present chubby weight participant and future chubby weight champion. These are your rules that you must abide by in order to be a Border Wars chubby weight champion.
Yeah. So in addition to the other rules of every other sanctioning or every other division, the chubby weight division is for guys like myself, guys like Santiago, Eddie, Dr. Mafungo, anybody that's like, you got Jerron Wolf. I know he's been wanting to sign up for a while. Hopefully he can get his surgery, get out here. This is for guys that they weigh the same as heavyweights, but they are not in the build of a heavyweight. Under 6 feet, overweight. Because some guys need more incentive to kind of get in shape, and that's the essence of Border Wars is about living a healthier lifestyle, losing the weight, getting in shape. So in addition to those rules, a chubby weight is someone that can come before the commission under 6 feet tall of an extreme weight and be approved as a quote unquote chubby weight. You have to give a starting weight check, which we will have to do by Saturday. We need to turn in starting weight checks. And then we're going to have a 2-week weight check process for the champion and challenger at the chubby weight division. That's just to keep you on track, make sure you're focused, make sure you're training. Even if it's just 1 pound, we want to see that you're working. We want to see that you guys are making the effort. And even though it's technically, quote unquote, in the heavyweight division, we're requiring a minimum of 20 pounds lost between camp. If you get about 8 to 10 weeks to start your camp, 10 to 20 pounds is reasonable. We also want you to be active. You cannot miss more than one Border Wars as a chubby champion. You will automatic stripping of the title. And then for this particular title, it's not going to be like others. There's not going to be, let's say Marvin wins.
I don't know. I think we need to take a vote. I think I want to amend that rule. As a chubby weight, you shouldn't be allowed to miss any Border Wars. As a chubby weight champ, because your goal is to lose weight. If you missing, you ain't working.
I think that's reasonable if we can agree for certain guys, if it's possible, maybe they might need accommodations, something like that. I think that makes a lot of sense because
because we gotta push the weight loss, man. I mean, let's be real. You're back at 330. You're not at 300.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. In between fights,
is gonna help you stay down.
In between fights, I think all the guys that I've spoke to tend to put it right back if you don't take one right away. So also for this particular division, like let's say Marvin wins the title, okay, he can defend it until he loses. The goal of the chubby division is to get you away from being a chubby weight. So therefore, you're allowed a maximum of 3 defenses. If you defend the title successfully 3 times, that's giving you 3 straight camps at 20-pound requirements each. So that means you lost a total of 60 pounds. That should get you in a proper range, get you in a healthier weight. Also, as a chubby weight champion, and for your starting weight for your next fight, you can weigh no more than 10 pounds of your official fight weight from your previous fight. Meaning, if September 18th I weigh in at 305, I cannot weigh more than 315 by the start of my next camp. If that's not done, you're officially stripped. We have the weight checks. The eligibility is a little bit different because we don't necessarily have a full range of chubby weights. So if guys fit the bill, if they're active, they're showing they're going to come out. They can. Ness is ultimately the commissioner. He can call you to be the next challenger. The goal is specifically for a chubby weight, get the weight down, get the weight off, and then that's the main thing of this division is to help lose weight. It's not to hide out and be able to compete with guys that are out of shape and stay here. You get, we want you to grow. I guess it would be shrink out of the division right now, but we want you to get away from being excessively overweight, man. Look, this is coming from a guy who's, of excessive weight, So this is something we came up with. Other chubby weights came up with. It may seem kind of strict, man, but it's definitely something to help build us. So the chubby weight division, 2-week weight checks, beginning weight, and then every 2 weeks you got to weigh in. Live weigh-ins, no pictures. You have to be on a FaceTime call with Ness, with the whole show, however you want to do it. We just need witnesses to see you there. And then, like I said, your ultimate goal is we're trying to get you, if you're the champion and winning, to lose a minimum of 60 pounds. If you manage to win the title and get 3 defenses, that's 60 pounds for you. That's a whole, that's a big difference in somebody's life, man. So hopefully we get some more guys to sign up. Back in the day, it was originally just the 4 of us. It was me, Santiago, Eddie, Dr. Mofongo. Hopefully we can get those guys back. Jerron Wolf, like I said, anybody who's a bit overweight, you're kind of short, you don't want to fight these big giants, we have a division for you. But it comes with rules. We need commitment. And this is not just for everybody. This is for myself included. Anybody in this division. Ness made an exception to make this division. He thought of this idea. I know we had asked for it years ago and was turned it down. The division is here now, and it's going to come with some strict rules. Right? We want dedication out of everybody. So don't come in thinking you're going to come in at heavyweight, overweight, come in, get you a title shot, and just get to hang out. No, there's going to be some stricter rules to promote health, not to brag on you, not to make you look bad. This is all about healthy lifestyle. Border Wars is something that I look at Marvin. We just talked about Marvin. Marvin started out as a heavyweight. Marvin was probably wearing a 2XL. He's probably wearing a medium now.
Yeah,
Dude's got abs. He's shredded. Let a guy like that be your inspiration. I think even Santiago was like 280 at one point. He's probably about 230, 225, something like that. Like it's doable, guys. So those are the rules and regulations. If you fail to abide by any of those specific rules or any rules that are required of any other champion, automatically you will be stripped of the title. And I also feel like
I'm just throwing it out there. I think that Jason Hossie fight is still available for Matt in case. I don't know. The talented Mr. Rango. We're talking Border Wars. Go for it.
I also think Ness. I think this is something I thought of today. Actually, I meant to text you about it. I think another rule we need to implement for the chubby weight division is if you are stripped for missing weight, like not meeting your 10-pound limit for your next fight, I think you should have to be. It will require you to meet the 10-pound limit for 2 more fights before you're eligible to compete for that chubby weight title again. We don't need guys blowing weight, taking a fight off, coming right back to the championship. I think we need to be fair. Like I said, that goes for me too. So don't think I'm just like making rules to fit my narrative. This is something that I didn't come up with alone. We just put this together, and in order to try to help each other get better, man, give each other some motivation, man. And like I said, ask Eddie. I'll tell you from experience, it's hard being a heavyweight when you're short, being in with these guys that are 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". That reach is something else, man. So our goal is to get you away from being a chubby weight, but let's have some incentive. Let's give you something that you want to have something to take home to your lady, take home to your kids, show them, be proud of, man. So if there's anyone out there that wants to sign up, be a chubby weight, man, let's get it going, man. We got a place for us now. So
rolling with the punches. Of course, smoking bud is allowed in Border Wars. Rolling with the punches. I know we talk, man. You never text me again. I need that information. I know you looking for a fight as well. He's looking for a novice. Can you go ahead and give us your information right now, your age and what weight you want to fight at here in the chat so we could at least talk about you. I know you and I had a conversation, but, we got to stay in communication in order to get this done. And for Matt, Machine Gun, Jason is saying it is. I don't know, champ. I think you need to come get this win, man, so when you go back home to your new child, you could bring him that IBO medallion. What was that thing when you had over the crib when you was a kid to put him to sleep? You could just hang your medallion there. What's that called? You don't remember, Max? Max don't remember. We going out to Coach Myers.
Do what? Describe that again, I'm sorry.
Remember over your crib, they would put the little thing.
Son of a bitch. And
that's
that's
what
because
I'm
I got a
telling
baby with
Matt.
the crib right now.
I'm telling Matt he got to hang his IBO medal off that, man. He got to come get this fight with Jason Hossie. Look, Jason Hossie creeping. He in there. He heard. As soon as I said his name, he said, yeah, it is. That fight is on the table if he wanted. Coach Myers, what up? Myers. Yo. So the sparring day is this week?
Yeah, we get up me, King Amin.
Doomy.
I think it's what? Yeah, Doomy Mayimbe. However you say his name. Yeah. So yeah, we all get up this weekend. I'll be out there in your old stopping grounds, man, in Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we gonna get some footage this week.
Yeah, you get some footage this week. I mean, it's just sparring that you need. I mean, I got footage, but you want the sparring.
No, well, I mean the footage for Jason, so then we can announce a fight.
I mean, he still wants sparring though. He got footage, but he wants sparring footage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll get him that. Don't hold his horses. I mean, he gonna get the sparring footage and not take the fight anyway. So I mean, what's the rush? So
nah. What you mean he not gonna take? You saying you too good for him?
Nah, I'm not saying I'm too good. It's just that he like sparring footage, and once I finally get it, then he's probably gonna say no anyway. But I mean, we'll see. I mean,
he said fought already, man. He fought already. He ain't scared. He fought a killer. He seen his killer knock somebody else out. So like, I mean, what he afraid of?
Yeah, so he got footage. I'll just tell him to take the fight. I mean, he can't wait till Saturday? It was like 3 days away, man.
He never said he couldn't wait. You got a lot of nervous energy going on, man. He never said that.
Listen, I'll be up with Doomy this Saturday and get the footage.
Oh, why?
If he wants to take it, he take it. You know what I mean? That's it. But I got the questions. Don't forget about the Patreon questions for the Border Wars.
Yeah. We still got to go there. Next.
Yo, real quick. Speaking of Doomy, man, I noticed on my watch, man, he been putting a lot of workouts in, man. Doomy got something up his sleeve he not telling us, man.
I mean, I tried to get him a fight this. I don't know if he gonna take one. I'm trying to, I try to offer him some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was moving some chips around and see what we could do, but I don't know. We waiting, but we got Rolling with the Punches. Says he's 5'7", 36 years old, 140, 147, 5'7", 36 years old, 147, 154. I actually got you a fight by the name of Antoine Eccles. Let me see. But actually, no. Eccles is probably not the right fight. Let me see if Eccles is the novice or... Now, Eccles is actually fought in kickboxing at 155. How old is Eccles?
While he looks that up, make sure y'all smash that like and subscribe button, man. Go to the Facebook page, Border Wars Facebook page. It's a private group, man. You're gonna catch all the film, all the shit talk, all the brotherhood, all in one. Go check that out on Facebook if you're in there. If you're interested in any way in joining Border Wars, you got to hit up Nest GTO on IG. Hit me up or any of the guys that you know are around Border Wars, and we will definitely get you over to the right guy, man, and get you signed up. You're gonna want to get on this card soon, man. This card is growing, and this card is growing with a lot of names that are pretty sure. I don't want to say surefire, but most of these guys that are bidding on these fights, they're gonna be there. They're guys that have had multiple fights. Definitely show up, man. So get in early, and if you just want to show up, man, they're gonna have tickets available. We got a new venue, big venue come out. It's always a good time hanging out with the Border Wars crew, with the TBV crew, man. We do it like no other. So keep in touch with all that, fellas.
Yep. So Eccles, I don't have his age yet. And so we're looking for a 154-pound novice for Rolling with the Punches. No, because this guy, he's got one fight in kickboxing. I know you want a complete novice because you're a complete novice. So, we got to continue to put the word out there. rolling with the punches. 36-year-old. We need 150. Actually, Coach Myers is a novice too. So Saturday you'll have a few options because if Jason doesn't want the Coach Myers fight, you are 154. Y'all both 37. That could make sense. Except Myers is a lot taller than you. Myers is like 6 feet maybe or 5'10". But yes, let's go back to the Patreon post. We got Adrian Rowan. It says, will there be real consequences for people not submitting footage in a timely manner, considering that can cause gross mismatches? Yes, there are. We're canceling fights, man. And there's no refunds, so that's not our problem. You don't have your fights canceled. I keep your money and I buy pizza. Sam in the UK says, Mario, the king of border wars. We'll see, man. He's taking on the past lineal champ, Jose Loco Sands from Canada.
This is going to be Mario's Danny Garcia moment, man.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to step up to the plate. Show Kid just sending a shake in his head, and Mario saying, do they let Jose back into Canada after border wars? Not because of COVID, but because how embarrassed his countrymen will be. Do they make him relocate? I don't think that they're going to be taking it that serious.
Well, hold on now. I mean, Jose did mention, possibly moving down to Florida, man. Is he planting the seeds? Does he know once Mario sleeps him, he can't come back, man? You know, my fighter's got the biggest right hand in all the border wars, man. He out here taking teeth and souls. We got a new one for you. We switching hands this time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we switching, you know what I'm saying? He taking souls and teeth, man, so guard your grill.
Or knuckle up. Yo, Coach Myers in Connecticut saying, I probably want to fight in border wars twice and be the commission or something to help further push the brand if possible. Love the series. If it only gets bigger and much success to all. As big as border wars is getting, I guarantee someone will possibly get a real look from a major player in the sport. Shout out to Doomy and Info Joe. Yeah, champ, we could definitely use you. As you can hear, we've been having difficulties with judging. Hopefully Izzy can be there. He was there at quite a few of them.
I feel like we need to establish like an established, committee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, again, once that budget gets there, I could do that. I could be like, yo, Izzy, if you come, I always pay your flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, just even as a committee, as like guys, like, we kind of have that, but it's kind of unofficial. I think, obviously things run through you this year, event, but then you got guys like me, Eddie, you got Eric Cruz, you got Adrian Rowan, guys like that contribute in the back end to help. Because this border wars thing, I think people don't realize how much time and effort goes into just planning it, getting things together. It's a lot of work, man, and it's hard for one man to do.
Sure is. That looks like that was the last one from Coach Myers. So I'm going to go to the phone lines. It looks like we got... Who's on the line? Is that Jason Hotsey? What up?
What's going down?
Champ, what it do?
Of course, my daughter starts yelling at me when I get on the phone. Daddy? What do you need? Hold on a second. What's going down, Ness? What's up?
You tell me, champ.
Hey, I heard Coach. I heard him. I've just been waiting on him.
Word.
I've been waiting.
You waiting on Matt to say? You waiting on Matt to say yes, or Coach Myers to submit footage?
Yes. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what my sponsors are waiting on, and that's what I'm waiting on.
Sponsors waiting on y'all, man. Y'all slowing up the bag, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get paid. Let's go. Let's make a fight. Let's get it going. Let's give me this footage. Come on.
Let's go. Yeah.
You ate all the strawberries, baby girl. So that's honestly, man. Honestly, you can hear my daughter in my ears. She bugging me, but I heard Coach laughing, saying I ain't gonna take the fight anyway. It's like he can go on with that. Y'all know I'm gonna show up.
So, what do you feel like you're gonna approach differently about this next camp? Now that you've been in the ring, You've been able to step up through the ropes, feel what those butterflies are like, get the introduction, and you did it at the first one where there was a real crowd, man. So, what did you take from that experience, although it was a loss, and what are you gonna use now to prepare yourself going to the next event? Now that you kind of you know what to expect more or less.
It's technique. It's technique at this point. It's getting more technical, knowing when to throw punches, how to block punches, parry, feint, getting more legs so my footwork is better, because I feel like that was a big downfall for me against Bishop is I didn't have the legs for the footwork. I wasn't able to move. So, like Ness said, my offense was a little sloppy, and I feel like a lot of that is attributed to my legs. I was off balance a lot, and so it's been legs lately, trying to make sure that I've got that right. I know that's going to help with my cardio. I'm going to work with better fighters. I'm going to try and make it out to work with Adrian a lot more often. On Friday, I'm actually going to spar with the national champion kickboxer at Northern Illinois Combat Club. So, I'm going to be out here. I'm working. I told Ness I'm here for a minute. I'm not going anywhere, and I plan on making noise. I'm gonna be better and better every time you guys see me.
Yeah, man. He said he wants 10 minimum Border Wars fights, man.
Minimum. As long as my old body holds up, and and it works out for my family, because obviously they come first. That's my plan. Is at least 10 Border Wars.
So let me ask you about that, man. How does the family feel about, obviously, things didn't go the way you guys had hoped the first fight. What are their thoughts on you coming back? Is there a little bit of hesitation on their part? Are they excited for you? Your family tends to know you and know what you're made of better than anybody. So how are they feeling for you to come right back, and are they very supportive? Is there hesitancy? Talk to us about that, man.
None at all, actually. Not met my wife. She saw the confidence that my wife has in me, and she still has the same confidence, the same level of support. My kids are still a little too young to understand exactly what went down. My son is 6, my daughter is 4. So they know what their dad went and did, but they don't understand the magnitude of it. They're starting to, because I just went right back into training as soon as Border Wars was over. So they know how serious I'm taking it. They understand that. The rest of my family, friends, everybody that was in the crowd there to support me, still have the same love and respect for me, and plan on supporting me 100% all the way through my journey. So,
for sure, man. Well, Jason, man, I wanna obviously thank you for calling in, man. I can't wait to get you on this card. Hopefully, it works out with either, yourself and Myers, or yourself and Matt. But if not, what exactly is the weight that you want to campaign at? Because maybe we could get you something else out there as well. You know what I mean? The community's definitely huge.
For this next one, I'd like to kind of stay in cruiserweight, but I feel like as I continue to work and continue to age, I might get a little bit bigger, so there might be a possibility for heavyweight. Wow. In the near future, there might be a possibility for light heavyweight. We'll see how this camp goes and how my weight's managed. Coach Myers and I talked about fighting at 176 for this one, which obviously is the bottom of cruiserweight. We'll have to see what happens if he even sends me any footage, since he already thinks I ain't gonna take the fight anyways. But just so it's no cap whatsoever, if he sends me the footage, I like what I see, I will take the fight. But he gotta send me something anyways.
Yeah, for sure. Look, he got a whole fight of you. It's only right, man. I tell guys all the time, he got a whole fight to watch of you, so it's only right you get something to watch of him where you feel comfortable that he's not a ringer, he's not a sleeper,
Right. And the little 10-second clips he sent me ain't no type of footage. So.
I hear you, man. I hear you. But thank you once again. Austin, I see you there, but you ain't press one. We're going to Boomerang. Jose for second. What's going on, Jose? Anything else you want to double up on?
Oh my
God.
Yeah, man. Hearing all these cupcakes talking, man. What's going on, Ness? No wonder you begged me to come back, man. Look at all these guys, man. Look at the legacy
We need
of
you.
Border Wars, man. Look at this hot tea guy. What the heck is this guy, man? That's the guy who's sponsoring him, man? The Nutless Society of Men. That's the guy that just, oh man. Marvin talking about, Marvin is pillow fisted. Marvin will never knock anybody else out, man. Like never again it'll happen, man. Anyway, Ness, you're my bro, more than a friend. You're my brother. I'm glad to be coming back to help you out. Let's recruit real fighters, real people back into this hemisphere. You know, we got guys like Ant who are saying they just weren't feeling it. They just weren't feeling it when they were fighting, man. This is weak, man. You know, the chubby weight. I don't know, man. I don't know, Ness. I'm coming back though, man. I'm gonna set shit straight. You know, I might have to go up and fight a real fighter, man. Somebody like, Rel. Rel's a real fighter, man. I like that guy. He's real.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Outside of that, I think these guys are just a bunch of wanksters, man. But anyway, that's all I got, Ness.
All right,
you know, Mario, I'll wipe the floor with you, you know, and yeah, that's it, guys. So
guard your grill, Jose. Guard your grill.
All right, we got Austin in Texas. What's up, Austin? Talk to us.
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, man. So my brother said yeah, and Rel said yeah.
So I mean, I want to see more footage of your brother because I know Rel and I know he could fight. I got to make sure your brother could fight before we approve that fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get your brother knocked out.
Nah, he won't get knocked out, bro. No, but I understand.
Nah, man, Rel could fight, dog. Like, I mean, I know y'all seen it, but he trains. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't play. Like he's running 4 and 5 miles a day. You know, he's in the real gym. They sparring. You got to take it serious. You're gonna fight Rel, bro.
All right, I got you. We'll start working off the footage. See, we're not here in a second.
And that's no shot at anybody's character or anything, man. Just you understand, this is, you know, we expect everybody to put in the work. These are 8-week camps, and trust me, you got a lot of time. You want to be prepared, man.
73 days still left, so you know, you could definitely get it done if you want to get it done.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, it's Alex, right? Is your brother's name?
Yeah.
Alex, man, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. How about y'all?
Oh, we did good, man. I'm just happy to have you on. In terms of on our show, man.
I know I'm a little bit quieter than my brother. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Listen, Santiago's the silent killer for a reason.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I hear you.
Not everybody's a talker, man. Don't get me wrong. The talkers are the ones that get fed, but you know, obviously,
but then you got quiet ones that
they say nice guys finish last, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But listen, what is it about Rel, man? Help me feel confident in giving you this fight, because I mean, Rel has 2 fights, which is experience. He's got a real trainer. Like, his trainer's a former fighter, former sparring partner of Danny Garcia on multiple occasions. So, you know.
And they took their camp to Mexico for his last fight.
Yeah,
like
they take it serious, man.
Okay. No, I've seen his footage and
he's sloppy, right?
Really,
he's sloppy.
Just a little bit, but I mean, I'm an amateur maybe, but I feel like I could take him. I feel good right now. I'm only 27.
Okay, 27, but you only had street fights, right?
That's true.
And that's what I was telling your brother. When have you sparred 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Oh, we sparred like 10.
I mean, like that was just me and my brother. But like I said, we're gonna start heading to the gym. We're gonna start showing you our footage. We're gonna start putting it all out there, get it out there so you can see. So y'all can see it.
And where are you? You're from Texas yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm from Lubbock, but right now
you're
I'm
in
in Hobbs,
Lubbock.
my brother.
Oh shit! So we'll
Yes,
know.
sir.
I mean, when you gonna meet with Matt or somebody? That's how we know real quick how
Who?
good you are. Matt's in Lubbock.
You've been
It's,
supposed to give my information over. We all down there. We all meeting up on Friday.
I mean, Austin just
Oh,
gave
where
me.
at?
I just got Austin's number today, man.
All right. I'll tell my brother
So-
to give me my number, and we can figure something out.
Are you in Lubbock full time?
No, I'm just there usually on the weekends. Right now, I just got this job up here in Hobbs, and I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm just working the oil field right now.
That's not a far drive, man. Yeah,
No,
Ness will
it's not
pass
only 2
either
hours.
your information to me or my information to y'all, and we'll get set up. You got me. I work down in Lubbock. My brother's there. You got Chris Vega. You got Ambrose. So Marvin has made a trip up here before, so there's plenty of work, man.
All right, definitely. Like I said, just my brother would definitely give y'all my information, and we can set something up, and y'all can see.
All right, champ. Well, we got you for sure.
Hey, yo, Nez.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. So did that dude say anything? That 165 or whatever.
I'm waiting. Adrian, that's Adrian's people. He's gotta contact me. Can you text me real quick, man, so I can send you this number? If I can see your number.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, that'd be kind of crazy because if they're in Hobbs, that's New Mexico. They're right there by rail. It could be kind of a all New Mexico resident, little brawl going on there.
To win that little. I wanted it to honestly be in Albuquerque, but Watertown is cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, Austin, man, you got some background. I'm gonna let you go. We got Coach Myers on the boomerang. What up?
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing much on it. I do like how everybody's linking up doing camps, like Super Max down there, them linking up. That's all. What's up? Where Keem at, man? I thought he was on the back call.
Yeah, he was. He must have dropped off. He's always, he be doing the whole coaching thing, like with the kids and being at the games and stuff. He's super down.
I mean, I do the same thing, man. I got a tournament up there coaching. That's why I'm going up there to Jersey. But besides that, good show. Keep it going.
All right. Supermax, man. Any final thoughts, man, before we wrap it up?
Yo, man, just like I said, man, guys, get to training, get to sit in footage in. It's always a great time. Look, man, I just can't say it enough, man. Being around the TBV family, a lot of people think Ness is unapproachable, but when you get to meet him, he's really a cool dude, man. Ness is a pretty good friend of mine. I speak to Ness regularly.
Oh, Steve, you gotta come, man. You could be a judge, man. You could be a celebrity judge, man. We need judges. We need good judges that don't blow these cards. Sorry about that, Max.
No, and let me say that too. If you're kind of curious, you're not really sure, man, just come as a spectator for this one. Come check it out. Feel the vibes. Look, we trash talking here and stuff, but it's all love. It's a Border Wars brotherhood. At the end of the day, none of this is personal beef. You get in the ring and swing and let it all go, man. But yeah, I'm just excited. Camp is well underway. I'm sure most of the guys that are signed should already be training. I know I've been, so it's good to see, man. And other than that, man, I just got to shout out my sponsors, man. Shout out Dollar DiBiase, man. If you need you an intro, best producer, official producer, TBV. He also does shirts, onesies, great quality product. Get at Dollar DiBiase. Also want to shout out Double G Plumbing here in Plainview, Texas. If you're in the Lubbock and Amarillo surrounding areas and need your plumbing done, call Gilbert and the guys over at 806-429-7014. Great, best plumbers in town. Great prices, honest work. They get the job done fast, man. Other than that, if you want to follow me, get at my IG. It's supermix_56. You'll get updates there, little things of training, whatever. Join the Facebook page, and yeah, man, that's it for me.
All right, ladies and gents, till the next one. Peace.